Hi to you today. We are going to talk about something that no one really dares to say, why you should absolutely not become a blacksmith. Yes, you have heard this profession that forged without bad youth entire generations. Today it may be the worst career idea you can think of, but if you already think you know everything about the forge, stay until the end, because you might be surprised on some aspects. You're ready? Let's go. So what's the problem with the blacksmith job? Then you already forget the image of the big guy tapping on his anvil. Who else floats while smoking a big cigar? Only me. The reality is that in extreme heat, you sweat even in winter. Seriously, you're working in a giant fort. Don't forget, you're doing unfun stuff. Burns, metal splinters, back pain, tendinitis. If you hate blisters and muscle pains, let it go. Oh yes, and I forgot to mention one thing. The noise. Hey, a hammer banging on metal all day. It stays in the head even once you get home. And with that, I wish you good luck falling asleep and drunk side my buddy. It's really not weird that. And today, with all the machines that do the mass work, you find yourself trying to make room for yourself in front of robots that work faster than you. I don't know if you see, but it's a bit like trying to race with 1 TGV on a scooter, and not even electric. It's dead at this point. You have to say to yourself, but why are there guys still crazy enough to start there? Then you see. There is something that neither machines nor industrial production can ever replace. Something that some enthusiasts are looking for at all costs, and for them it is worth everything in the world. So yeah, the fork is an ordeal, but it's also an art form, an almost poetic thing. Have you ever seen a piece of scrap metal turn under your blows into a knife, a sword, or even a jewel? Well, we're talking about creating something with our own hands, not just pressing a button and waiting for the machine to do everything. You see, it's kind of like making pottery. You see the pottery there. But a little more badass, you see. You type like that there, you fuck yourself. You see, it's badass. You take something crude like that there, and you make it useful and beautiful at the same time. Every piece you take out of the force, I'm kind of like, you leave a part of yourself in the metal, and that feeling of seeing things take shape in your hands, it's kind of addictive. And there's an almost meditative thing about it. You sit down and concentrate and pound over and over and over and over, and all of a sudden, the world around you disappears. There is more than you. Metal and fire are like a dance, a symbiosis. Yes, it's a bit cliche said like that, but it's really that. You have to see. Be careful. I'm not telling everyone to start forging and become the king of metals, that's BB. No, because this job, you see, it's a bit like climbing a mountain, you see. It's Kaizen, you see, you have the dream, you see it. No, don't raise your arms like that. Well, it's an ordeal, it's hard and it hurts, but those who kept the courage and managed to climb to the top, they will all tell you life is beautiful. It's like these passions. You have musicians, writers, painters. They don't choose it for comfort or safety, no, but because it makes their guts vibrate. The forge is the same. If you are ready to face all the daily struggles for that little moment of glory, when your soul shines for the first time, then yes, this job is for you. Good otherwise. Why not become a blacksmith? It's a hard, thankless job, and you sweat as much as you toil. If you can face that and find beauty in chaos, maybe this is your thing. Whether you become a blacksmith or not, the main thing is to find what makes you vibrate. No one can trace this path for you. Let me know in the comments if you're ready to face the forge or prefer the shade. With a cocktail. I look forward to reading your review. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this new format, don't hesitate to read it in the comments. I invite you to share, to subscribe, to put the blue button. You know the blue thumb there, the other one is shit. But the blue thumb you see. And I say see you next time for a new video on Dad's Forge.